If your Rotax 912 is having trouble starting and giving serious kickbacks, then chances are the main cause of the problem is a crook Sprag clutch. The Sprag clutch will contribute to serious kickbacks and the engine firing well before top dead centre. Once an engine has kicked back just a few times, the Sprag clutch will become permanently damaged and will need replacing. This fault is contributed by poor battery conditions, long cables and voltage drop. I recently got stranded out of town with this condition, unable to start my aircraft and get home. The problem was solved out in the field by starting the engine with jump leads and removing the prop until the engine was warmed, then the prop refitted. This enabled me to restart then while the engine was hot and get home. The Sprag clutch is located at the rear of the engine behind the stator and requires specific tools for removal. You can see the Sprag clutch with its hub in the lower right of this picture. Items number 4 being the hub, 5 being the Sprag clutch, and 6 being the circlip that holds it in. The Rotax 912 Sprag clutch looks like a roller bearing that's job is to lock the starter motor drive with the crank due to its off-round rollers that lock in one direction. And of course freewheel when the engine is running. Although you shouldn't turn a Rotax engine backwards, if you have, then you would have heard the starter motor turning over as the Sprag clutch has locked. Once the engine is kicked back a couple of times, the spring that holds the unround rollers in place becomes stretched and deformed. Therefore, the Sprag clutch is now stuffed and requires replacing. Kickback will happen on every occasion the motor is tried to be started. Sprag clutch and its hub remove from the crank with special tools and pullers. This shows the new Sprag clutch being fitted into the hub. Now the circlip that holds the Sprag clutch in should be replaced, and Rotax have brought out a bulletin to upgrade the older type circlip as it frequently pops out and goes through the gears, which isn't a pretty sight. An internet search will find this bulletin. The Sprag clutch itself is inserted into the hub, and the circlip that is built into the Sprag clutch does not go into the groove on the hub. The Sprag clutch is inserted full depth into the hub before the circlip is fitted.